when you mentioned, Odell, that you were talking to them and it's a different offense and Todd Monken's coming in and Lamar wants to wing it around. When you spoke to them, Lamar was quite pissed with the organization. As a matter of fact, I think at the owners' meeting before John Harbaugh sat down and met with the media, he hit send on a tweet about wanting to be traded. How was that playing out with you and your decision back then?
Listen, it's like you worked your entire life. You feel like you've done so much. I've personally been in the places where you feel like you've done so much for an organization, and this is a business, and we get all that. But I think, not speaking for him, he feels like he's done so much for this place, and obviously we're all playing to get paid and to be able to take care of your family forever. And I think he just felt like it was his time, and he also not only was it just about getting paid, like he's a guy, as I've been around him, like he wants to win. And he wants to win a championship. That's all he talks about. He wants to win a Super Bowl. Like I feel like this is something that he dreamed of as a child. And I think that's probably where the frustration lies, between your emotions of, as a human, how you feel when you do something where you feel like you do so much for someone and then it's not being paid back in return. It's not easy as humans to handle that in any setting. So I think that's probably all it was if I were to speak on his behalf.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that, he feels like he deserves X, Y, and Z, and, he also wants to take care of his family. And on the other end, business, they have to do their due diligence and hold up on their end, too. So I just think, both sides coming together was obviously going to be the best for both sides. And I'm just happy that all that's out the way, and, we're, a couple of days away from I've been thinking about this for a long, long time. I had to sit out watch everyone have fun, and which is great because I'm happy for those guys. But I can't help but miss, playing football. I'm dedicated so much of my life to this game, so I'm just happy we're here now. And I'll tell you this: I've been around and seen what it takes. Obviously only won one championship, but been in that atmosphere to understand how a team most likely wins it. And I don't think that there's a piece missing here to where this team can't be competing for a championship.
Is that right? Okay. So let's jump into that relationship with Lamar Jackson, Odell Beckham Jr. What is it like to catch passes from him?
It's funny because, for me, I remember when I was watching him in college, and I was like, my favorite player was Mike Vick growing up, and not to do any comparison because I know it's such an easy comparison, but they're a little different. And just being on his team and watching him from afar, I've always had respect for him. I always had a lot of love for him. I knew that I've seen a lot of hate when it came to him on can he throw, can he not throw. I mean, he's got a cannon. You know what I'm saying? He's got a crazy arm. He can run it, throw it. He's just an incredible athlete back. Quarterback, and he's you know what I mean? He likes to have a good time. He likes to joke, but he's also serious. But that's about having fun. So to be able to be on Lamar Jackson's team, I always joke with him and be like, I'm on Lamar Jackson's team. You know what I mean? We're really on the same team. It's just crazy to me that this opportunity ended up happening. So, like I said, man, this isn't. I don't think this is a team to take lightly. And again, the way that Harbs and these guys run this program it's serious. They care about winning, and I think that's all they care about. And how can they get that job done?
So I'll ask this question: any similarities between Lamar and Eli? Odell?
Yeah, they both play quarterback.
Nothing else? No, there's no similarities at all.
It's just different. It's just different because you got to understand. Obviously, Eli was. I came in and he just you can't. I remember things happening with Eli when I'm like, man, he knows what's happening before it's even happening.
Right.
And obviously Lamar is developing and having that with. But that was on year. I don't even know what year it was for E, but I would say they both play quarterback, and they're both very fast.
They're both very fast. I like it. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.